It's time to make Pisces season your superpower. Pisces season starts on February 18th until March 19th. Let's break down how to harness its intuitive and dreamy energy. Sometimes we can feel burnt out or even scattered in our energy. Let's use this Pisces energy as a place of clarity, deeper intuition that allows you to trust your instincts as you move through the zodiac sun season. If you feel drained or burnt out, Pisces season offers us a chance to pause and reconnect. When we tap into Pisces energy, it helps clear our mental fog and help us realign with what truly matters. We can use this time to unlock our inner wisdom so that you can trust your instincts to guide you through any challenges that may come up. And it's important to use this zodiac sun season with your creative traits so that you can dream big and explore new possibilities. If you feel like you've been overwhelmed with demands at work and home, you're not alone. You can transform this chaos with this Pisces energy. It can help you feel from being scattered to feeling inspired and in flow. So make sure you stick around to use this astrological window to balance new responsibilities while nurturing your creativity and intuition. Before we dive into the energy of Pisces season, let's talk about the gifts and the pitfalls so that you can ride the wave instead of getting pulled along, instead of getting swept away. So some pros of this energy is enhanced intuition and creativity, strengthened intuition and emotional awareness. You may have increased empathy, which can be ideal for personal and professional relationships. Now, there are some cons. It has the potential to be too dreamy or unfocused. You may have emotional overwhelm or feeling ungrounded. But don't worry, my name is Kara. I'm an intuitive life coach that teaches you about energy. We are going to bridge the gap between productivity and spirituality so that you can be in flow. So stay tuned. So you ready to find out how to make this Pisces energy into your superpower? Let's break down its intuitive flow and how it can level up your life. This is where you want to leverage imagination for your goal visualizations. Work on developing your emotional intelligence and cultivate or strengthen your relationship with your intuitive decision making. Ways you can do that is connecting with nature, meditating, journaling, and anything that's going to help you get grounded in your inner growth. But now, let me tell you how you can specifically use this energy. Go ahead and grab your natal chart. I like to get mine at astro-charts.com because it's more aesthetically pleasing and easier to read. If you look on the outside, we have all the zodiac signs, and every zodiac sign starts at 0 degrees and ends at 30 degrees. So what we're going to do is look for Pisces. And once we see Pisces, where it starts and where it ends, you're going to follow it all the way into the center. And into the center are these numbers or the houses, which represents the areas of life you may be affected. As you can see, it's in my 7th and my 8th house. So it goes from relationships, partnerships, one-on-one work, into transformation, finances, and shadow work. So tell me in the comments where Pisces falls in your chart so I can cheer you on. And if you want to break down your natal chart easily and simply, make sure to grab my free Astro cheat sheets at karadempsey.com/astro. Are you ready to transform your dreamy visions into reality? Here's your practical action step guide for Pisces season. Step 1, start every day, whether it's 30 seconds or even a few minutes, visualizing what you want your future to look like. You can journal, you can talk out loud, but make sure you're connecting to these dreamy visions that you've been thinking about. Number 2 is making sure you're having regular energy and emotional check-in. It's important for you to consistently tap into how you're feeling and consider tracking your energy and patterns to prevent any emotional overload. 3, it's important to ground and reflect in this process. Spend some time outside or journal to bring your lofty dreams and visions down to earth. And number 4, plan strategically. Whether you're using my Manifesting with the Moon product suite, you're planning your Floductivity retreat day, when you pair your intuition with a structured process, this is going to help you move the needle in your dreams and goals while keeping the process sustained. Ready for some deeper clarity with this Pisces season? I'm going to pull some cards and see what the universe is suggesting for us to harness this energy. With my readings, I am going to try to just leave them as they are and not cut them. So be patient, sit in the energy, and see what comes through for you. I want you to take a deep breath, set your intentions, and we're going to get started. So how can you fully embrace Pisces intuitive, imaginative energy this season? Okay. So hearing messages from spirit. So this is really an important time for you to make time to sit with your inner knowing, because it seems like with the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's feeling like you're a little bit confused, that you're like rethinking an idea or your judgment is clouded. But with the star, you have a good omen, like something that you've been doing, you're on to something, but you need a little bit of a rejuvenation to it. And I had just done a video about reinventing yourself, and I don't think you need to fully reinvent yourself. I don't think really anybody needs to. But if you need information on tools and ways that you can come back home, check out that video because I think it would be really helpful. Yeah, like you have a little bit of lack of faith here, and you're meant to do big things. So trust in the process and nurture yourself in the process as well. What emotional or spiritual blockages need releasing so you can dive deeper into this creativity? What blocks need to be released? Okay. I think there's a little bit of lack of trust, not even with yourself, but I think with spirit. Clarity on emotional or spiritual blockages. Okay. So accepting what is, really leaning into you're powerful and you have the answers within you, but it's also being open to what are the angels trying to communicate to you and being open to that. With the Queen of Swords, it's making sure that what you're asking for, it's direct, it's clear, and making sure that you're making clear boundaries for yourself and other people when you're taking this time to connect to your inner knowing. Because with the Emperor coming out, you are meant to be a leader, but you're also meant to have this structure and stability, this control and discipline. And when I'm coming from a place of discipline, this came from a reading I did a while ago. When I say discipline, it doesn't mean that you need to follow a certain structure. It means that you need to have discipline into honoring your emotions, allowing your ebbs and flows, using your energy for efficiency, being smarter, and not being hard on yourself. Okay. So when I'm saying this idea of structure or stability, it's saying that I think you are fighting it. It just feels like you're fighting it a little bit. So spend some time with yourself. And if you haven't heard about it, I would consider doing one of my Floductivity retreats. I have a retreat planner. It's life changing. It's something that you can change every time you do it to specifically what you need. And I think that would just help get some clarity on what you need right now because you have the answers for that. But are you listening and are you giving yourself time and space for it? This is all with love. How can you ground your emotions while still tapping into the magic of Pisces season? Oh, so first we have making a difference, like what you're trying to do, what you're trying to go after, like you're meant to make a difference. So ground in the difference that you're going to be making. I think it's going to make you feel less overwhelmed in the actions that you have to take, but more in the energy that you're bringing to the table, because that is going to help launch your journey. Like what you're trying to go after is really going to help you really be embedded in it. In the process, it's believing in the magic, listening to your angels, listening to your inner wisdom, and thinking like miracles can happen, not doubting what is meant for you. Because with the Tower in reverse, I think there's like a fear of change. And so it's delaying what's meant for you. So the fear of change is what's been holding you back because you are meant to be this Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, providing financially. Like you are powerful. I can feel your energy. There's so much there. I just think in the process, there needs to be a little bit more reflection in the process. So I encourage you to journal on these. I encourage you to consider doing a Floductivity retreat, whether you get my planner or not. Spend 24 hours nurturing yourself, not letting outside influences affect your mind, body, or spirit, because you're meant for big things. So take this time. It's going to help catapult you into the next step of your journey. You are so powerful. I am so happy you're here. I can just like feel this aspect of my community growing and like I'm so proud of you. The power of Pisces season, it's all about dreams and intuition. I can feel that the energy of this is going to be truly transformative for you. Remember to integrate Floductivity into your daily life. This is where you're merging spirituality with practical productivity and actions. Tell me in the comments where Pisces is in your natal chart so I can cheer you on. Don't forget to grab my free astrology cheat sheet at karadempsey.com/astro. If you're looking to learn about more energetic tools and ways you can reinvent yourself, be sure to check out that video. The Manifesting with the Moon product suite is the perfect tool for you to ground your goals into this dreamy energy. So be sure to check that out at karadempsey.com/moon. Make sure you're subscribed and share this with a friend. We're building an empowering community where we hold space towards our goals and our dreams. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll chat soon.